24 MBH White Hawk by Jayco here at Haylett RV of Southern Michigan. If you enjoy the video tour here, if you like the information and the service you receive without even having to pick up the phone, give us a call. We send RVs coast to coast. People come from all over the place. People have driven from the Pacific coast to come take a Jayco home from our dealership because we do have aggressive pricing. And hey, we're obviously providing you a good service. You haven't even met us yet, and we're telling you all about the RV. So there's a lot of things to know about every RV. Jayco sets the gold standard in every market in which they compete. You know, they have double the warranty because they do have a superior product in construction. There's a lot of other nice RVs, so I want to hit on the things that separate Jayco and the White Hawk specifically from other things that you might see out there. They use a little different frame system. This has a fully integrated A-frame here. The idea there is that you're going to have a lower center of gravity, and that is going to help with your towing because it's not going to be quite so topsy. We do have this outfitted power tongue jack, power awning. Awning has LED lights. It's only 5,575 pounds, so it is lightweight, easy to manage. You see that we have the Glacier package on this, which encloses the underbelly, adds insulation. It's got forced air heating down there. White Hawks standard are the only lightweight I know of that have insulated slide outs. You don't need the Glacier package to insulate the slides. What is cool though is with the Glacier package you're also insulating the roof. So the roof, slides, floor, all extra insulation with that Glacier bundle. All those things are a little different. Don't notice if you saw the chassis looked a little different. This has a Z-frame aircraft style chassis. It's lighter weight. It's stronger because it's using superior steel. It's not the least expensive frame on the market. It is one of the best though. You see that we have a direct access bathroom door here on the off door side of the RV, or rather the driver's side in this case. But here again, there's other people that are doing this, but where this is cool is they're using triple steps on all entry doors, not doubles on the off doors basically. Jayco uses the same components on all entry doors to make it quicker and easier to get in and out. So if you're zipping down the road, you got to hop out and use the bathroom, bang, you're done. So frameless windows on the side walls, sliding ventilating windows on the slide walls, and the slide walls are laminated. More on lamination in a minute. These give you just an amazingly good look, and you can use them in the rain because they open in a jalousie fashion. These give you superior airflow, and on the flat side of a slide wall like this, you're really going to get your good airflow there. So you get the best of both worlds, and they do leave you easy access to the storage under the back side of the dinette over here. Talking about lamination. This has a fully laminated perimeter. We've got tongue groove plywood floor decking, tongue groove plywood roof decking. This is Jayco's Magnum Truss roof system that even big people can walk all over. If you're just on YouTube, there's a link down here that says click for pricing and availability. You will see 4 of us big fellas walking around the roof of a Jayco had almost 1,000 pounds in one concentrated location. They have the strongest roofing in the business. It is impressive. Keep in mind, option packages and equipment may vary from what we show here in the video. For instance, we're looking at the bumper mounted grill bracket back here. That's because we have added an RVQ grill, an outside grill to this one. That may or may not be present on the next one that we have in stock. The outside kitchen here, however, is standard. Now, again, it's not that there's other people that don't do this, it's just that Jayco does it so well. They actually build struts. It's almost like soft closed drawers. Did you notice that? They build struts into this so that it holds itself open or closed. You don't have those little cheap metal latches that you need to keep it latched open or closed, otherwise it's going to blow everywhere. They also include power outlets out here where a lot of guys don't. It's those little detail things that separate it, and they're using a heavy duty horse trailer style latch up here to hold this big laminated baggage door. And this is insulated, you know, because it is laminated, because your bunks are right above this. If that wasn't insulated and laminated, you'd freeze. They've got pretty much a max length power awning on this sucker. That's a big honking awning, man. It clears not just the entry door, but the window past that, up through the bedroom space of this little Murphy bed model. And there is a full-length LED light strip out there. Jayco was one of the first to really tackle that and make that super common. White Hawks run on wide stance stability axles. What these help do is you see how far apart they're spread. What that does is think of your trailer like a teeter-totter. If it had one fulcrum point, meaning if the tires were closer together, well then the trailer could tilt and jump very easily. Now, if you spread that out and you make that fulcrum point really wide, it's hard for the trailer to want to tip and jump and jive behind you. That's going to mean that you're not bouncing down the road. You don't get that porpoise effect going down the road. You know, all of that translates into better towing experience. Standard, White Hawks have the larger entry handle for easy come and go. They also have a wider 30-inch entry door versus an industry standard 26. Again, there's nothing wrong with a smaller entry handle or a smaller entry door, but wouldn't you rather have that? You know, wouldn't you rather have the nicer components and not have to pay extra for them? Those are just standard on Jaycos. And the things that are optional on other guys, the build construction qualities that other guys don't have, all those little things add up to Jayco's double length warranty. They have twice the industry standard warranty. Very few lightweights match it. This is also a friction sprung door. You see, you can just fling that thing, you can smack it, and it does not slam the side of the trailer. Also, this door will not hit that awning arm, because if you hit this awning arm laterally and push it sideways, they're toast, buddy. You're buying new awning. Stepping inside here. This is one of my, I think this is probably my favorite bunkhouse Murphy bed that we have out here from Jayco, and for good reason. This is the Shadow Decor, by the way. It's darker leatherette. It has these very nice fabric accents. It's got a little bit of like a really dark chocolate, you know, accent within that dark leatherette. This is my personal favorite decor on my favorite Murphy bed floor plan from Jayco, so I really like this one. But keep in mind, like, if you just don't like that, there's other interior decor options that you can put in this. So not every single 24 MBH we have is going to look exactly like this one. So why go Murphy bed? You know, you can get other floor plans that are pretty darn similar that are not Murphy beds, but they're going to be longer, heavier, they're going to cost more because the trailer's physically bigger. What a Murphy bed gives you during the day is a living room that a non-Murphy bed could never, ever dream of having. You could never have this big, wide open space in a non-Murphy bed model at this weight capacity. Now, at night, this folds down into a full front walk-around bed, and we'll get to that in just a second, but you don't have to eat up your floor space to it. So it's not that this is any less weight than any other 24-foot lightweight out there. It's that it's less weight than the 30-foot trailer this would have to be to give you a bed, a sofa, a dinette slide, and bunks. That's where Murphy beds come into play. It is essentially the same logic as a hybrid camper without those pesky soft side bed ends. It's a hard side hybrid. Think of it that way. So we'll come back to the dinette when I got a better angle for it. Let's go ahead and talk about the big Murphy bed up front, because that is the star of the show here. And again, right when you walk in, tons of wide open floor space. This feels like a really big trailer because it has so much living area. The lighting package in here, I don't want to forget, the lighting package in here is absolutely amazing. They have lots of lights. It is very bright in here. All it takes to run this Murphy bed is one hand. Pick up that, pull down that, and that's it. That took less, I think, than 5 seconds with me even yakking a little bit while I'm doing it. Now, we've got this beautiful Simmons residential bed in here. This is a real mattress, guys. You're probably not going to need to replace this one like that normal cheap blue wafer bed in most of the RV business. That's, again, the White Hawk advantage, the Jayco advantage. You still have his and hers wardrobes. You actually have little phone chargers over here that I like to miss. You see that little LED light? There's phone and CPAP chargers over there. Are you dinette? You're not going to find particle board under it. You're going to find real wood, plywood. That table's freestanding, so if you want to pop that out like a kitchen island, you can do that. You see the storage totes below the seating. I'm picking up my pace a little bit, by the way, because my battery light's flashing at me. My apologies. The TV here, you can see, is on a swing arm mount. So if you want it to face the dinette, not a problem. It can face anywhere you want, anytime you want, and you don't need to bring extra electronics because this is AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth, anything, everything, everywhere, all the time. Big pantry here too, and that's something a lot of smaller bunkhouses don't have, is good space to feed everybody, because you figure you've got this double over double bunk over here. You can sleep 2, 4, 2 more in the dinette, 8. You could sleep 8 people in this floor plan comfortably. you got to be able to feed them all. And this is a 600-pound rated bunk, which is the maximum I've ever seen in the industry. Jayco uses 50% thicker bunk mats. They have handles so the kids can help get up and down more easily. Each kid even gets their own little private stand with outlets over here for their own little device charging needs, and they can just play their little heart out on rainy days. Excellent drawer space here in this kitchen. You don't have to sacrifice, you know, forks, spoons, and knives and whatnot. They have good outlets in the kitchen next to big countertop spaces. There's more lights in the RV I haven't even turned on. We're only running on the ceiling lights in here. Central AC and 24-foot lightweights, not common, but standard with Jayco. 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezers, not common at all in the lightweight world. That is shockingly uncommon. Standard in the Jayco White Hawk. You know, the things that are optional, if you're lucky, you get to pay extra to get to a 7 cubic foot fridge. In other guys, it's standard 8 in a Jayco. They have the extra height in here allows them to shelve this to give you extra, you know, interior storage and whatnot. I think actually we've pretty much nailed it. Let's just give a quick peek to the bathroom. We've got a porcelain foot flush stool, and again, you do have that easy in-out access door. And a skylight above the shower, not just a power vent fan tucked up there to pretend it's a skylight. Your sink, your medicine cabinet, these are mounted on an angle so that when you're standing in front of them, it's very natural and organic. You don't have to stand with your arm either against the wall or, you know, your butt sticking out the door to try to use it. Everything in this makes more sense. That's what I like about them. They're simple, they're easy, and with a Jayco, it's built better and guaranteed longer. That's, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. Is this the least expensive lightweight on the market? No, it's not. Is this one of the very best? Absolutely. This is one of the elite level lightweights out there. And this is the thing that everybody likes to, you know, try to copycat, and they want to be like Jayco, and just not everybody can be, you know. Give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Hope you learned a lot. Give us a call. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.